You beat it. So you cost us a run. Yeah, you? Yeah!
Way into the night sky. Out of there. Oh, it's dropped. Well, Bubba Chandler was way too close to this. He eventually... Were they calling interference on Matt Olson? He's arguing with Brock Ballou, the home plate umpire here. Ejected by Brock Ballou. Oh. He is going after Mark Wegner.
1-2 again. And on the inside corner again at 99 for strike 3 call. And Guerrero won't see the end of the ball game tonight, and he won't. So Hopkins is gone. Morales, the home plate umpire, tossing Guerrero out.
That's what got him run when he pointed to the ground saying that ball was this far inside, and that's why he got.
Brian Snitker is gone, and Matt Olson is gone as well. And it's been pretty steady for Matt Olson. He kind of wants an answer to his question, which is, what am I supposed to do? I finish my swing, I look where the ball is, I get bumped into by the catcher, and then I get called out. Like, that's the answer he wants. I'm supposed to find that baseball. I mean.
He's going to get tossed out. He's going to fight for Mad Max. He was warning him. He's like, we're not arguing balls and strikes out here.
Strike 3. And for the third time today, Fermin down on strikes. And Mike Schilt is coming out.
Maybe, get him away from the situation. Doesn't want to have him get tossed. And that's when Chad Fairchild.
10 games. Did he swing? Didn't swing, or
it's pretty close.
Miguel Cairo, 5th ejection already as the Nats manager. And the bases are loaded. Miguel Cairo really up the house earlier too, right? Like he's going to add that. Love it.
He came out of the dugout. This last inning, Peterson calling time, didn't get it. That ticked off the bench. You can see the yelling. Yeah, so Boch did get tossed, and then I think he got tossed, and then he came out.
Okay, one. And it's been a slow burn for Boch for a couple of days. And I'm with you, Mike. I think this will be his final act.
Get off hit in the first 2 games of this series, and another strikeout on an elevated fastball. This one a called third strike, and the dugout not happy with that call.
Joe's had enough. I think Snitker just got thrown.
Like 2 ejections there, 2 different motions. Mike Malinsky was home plate umpire last night. All right, this is about as fired up as we've seen Joe all year.
There's one. That might be Joe coming out of the dugout. And then as Joe was coming towards him, he pointed to the dugout, and Troy Snitker was on that top step, and he got him too.
I remember seeing that with the Yankees. Aaron Boone didn't know if he was tossed or not from a game.
Well, and John did get tossed out.
Well, by comparison to some of the barking from the Blue Jays dugout tonight, this looks fairly composed.
Strike 3. 6 strikeouts for Freddie Peralta. Don Kelly's close to get. He just got tossed, and he'll get his money's worth.
I love this angle right here.
When he first got the job, this is what ejection. Yep.
This is what he's upset about right there. That's
Javier ended up throwing 77 pitches last night, but only 43 for strikes in that start against the Sacramento River Cats. 3 2/3 innings. Exception to that, it ended up tossing somebody. So we'll see who has to leave the dugout for the Astros.
waving over at the Astros dugout because they were upset with the call.
Shows felt like that one.
Joe Adell will lead off here. There was a pitch timer violation called against Adell. He wasn't in there quite at that 8 ball games in a weekend since 15. Couple of strikeouts on Adell tonight, and that's, well, Adell's been thrown out of the game here.
He goes slider and a called strike 3. I thought when he dropped the hat right away in front of James Jean, and Jean just threw out Warren Schaefer, who's coming out and spiking equipment. Farmer did not get tossed. This is the second time Warren's been tossed.
Yeah, Bob Melvin lost his mind, and I don't blame him. The non-call of the strike three, 4 runs scored after that non-call, 15 extra pitches, and Bob was pretty demonstrative. There was no secret of what he was unhappy about. Long way to go, and look,
and that one hits Caballero. Are they saying that Caballero swung? Wouldn't matter if he got hit by a pitch if he went around. And he did go. Caballero got thrown out of a game earlier in his stint with the Yankees, and it was a bad situation.
Call in the field is overturned. It was spectator interference. The runner's out.
Wow. You cannot argue a review, so Schultz is automatically. How do you score that?
F8.
Okay. And it's strike 3 called, says Mark Ripperger. John Schneider will clean it up a little bit, but says that's a terrible call, and Schneider just got tossed. Schneider is in the game. John Schneider is out of the game.
0-2 to Jeffers. 1 out. Foul. Oh. And Rocco's been thrown out, and the hat comes off. He wasn't happy with the strike zone early. If this ball hits the ground, and Rocco saying it comes down to this moment. That's Rocco's 4th ejection this season. 8.
His bell is running. Caro's throw is on the mark. It's dropped the gate. Yep. He dropped it. And now he's been ejected from the game. This has frustrated him most of the year. Blocked it back.
Red Sox are hollering for another balk, but they're not going to get it. And now the home plate umpire is coming on out, and he has been ejected. That was during the commercial break. He has been tossed out just as Souza got out there to the mound. Bennett Souza, the lefty, to begin the warm-ups. He was tossed by the home plate umpire, Blakeney.
Oh boy, Nate Tomlinson's really had a rough night. On with Nate Tomlinson since the first inning, and Torrey's been ejected. Yeah, well, from second, Torrey's counting off all the pitches that Tomlinson has missed. Of course, it's an automatic ejection.
And somebody's been tossed. It'll be Miguel Cairo's 3rd if it was him. Oh, he's gone.
And I think that wasn't from that pitch. I think that's been from 5 or 6 pitches.
Was demonstrative in his disgust to the home plate umpire, telling him to wake up, screaming at him. Now it went dark, and we don't know if the umpire threw him out.
He did.
So he did.
And center cut. Contreras looking for. As he rang him up, he was walking the whole way, looking, obviously saying something. Contreras walking away, certainly continued to look back. He's saying he didn't say anything. Now he's saying all those things he said he didn't say.
Wow, Ollie's got to hold him back. Now Ollie's been tossed. Now somebody.
Michael, I have never seen 3 throws.
Never restarted the game by putting and there's a balk. Or was there?
Now the umpires are going to talk things over.
What are they talking about?
And they're going to send him back to first. There he goes. And he gets the second anyway. But he overslides, and Lau keeps the tag on him, and he's out.
2 out, bases empty. And now Jose Caballero, I think, just got tossed by Roberto Ortiz.
Oh. And some yelling from the Angels dugout. And somebody's been ejected here. Now Ryan Goins is the one coming out of the dugout, the bench coach. It appears he's been the one knocked out of here.
And the first pitch from Estes. Swung on and fouled off on a pitch that hit him. He picks up the bat and throws it at Estes. He's been tossed. He is yelling at Joey Estes, and now he runs towards the mound. Both dugouts empty, and they're trying to keep cooler heads prevailing. Here come the bullpens, and we've got a little fresh seeds down the third base line. My goodness.
Now things begin to get a bit seedy here.
Good ball game. Cardinals trying to salvage 1 of 3 against New York. That's up and away. Or thereabouts. 3 balls in a strike. Come on out, and Oliver Marmol's going to go at it. So Oliver Marmol has been ejected. We told you Aaron Boone has 6. Ollie's 1 behind.
Out 2-2.
That is, wow. Called strike 3. That was more than a hair inside, and Aaron Boone and Trent Grisham are both perplexed. It looks like it was Tanner Swanson who got tossed.
Strike 2 is called. That was a gift. That looked to be ball 4. Well, we said it's been a pretty big zone tonight. That was down. You know it's down. And Iasonia saying stop it. And Kevin's fired up. And he might not.
Christian Walker takes a strike.
Take a peek in that Astros dugout straight ahead after that called third. Joe in the tunnel, the stairway coming up. There's some hand signals. That kind of looked like Chad Fairchild might have been looking for somebody over there, and he got Joe.
#1 in the sport. This ball is in the air to deep right field, and he's done it again. And then he sees that Devers has only moved about 10, 15 feet. Run around the bases.
Here's Chapman.
Very aggressive. Why is he pushing him?
Why is he? He should be.
And then look at
yeah.
I can't tell. Someone else comes in. Like, what happens? Because Rafi Devers didn't even round the bases. Willie Adames is starting
it's escalating again because Kyle said something to Adames. Adames started jogging over.
Adames was telling Kyle to leave the field.
That's that, because it was clear it wasn't near the foul pole.
No.
He was just watching it. Mark Hallberg tried to get him going.
See, there's Chapman right there. He's the one that, if anybody should get ejected, it should be him.
Actions during the on-field incident, the starting pitcher is removed from the game, as well as Willie Adames and Chapman for San Francisco.
Following year. Yeah, they're starting to hear it now from inside the dugout. Well, somebody just got tossed. Here comes Dan.
I don't know his name, but that guy.
And now Dan just got tossed.
Check swing. Did he go? No. Check swing. Appeal. No, he didn't go, says Jim Wolf.
Man, they're not calling any of them.
Man, Pat Murphy is fit to be tied.
Yeah.
And Pat Murphy just...
Oh, man.
Yeah, he won.
Happy. Let's see.
It's called strike 2. Slider. Well, what happened here? Like, Clayton McCullough's not happy. Did he just get thrown out of the game? I have no idea what happened here, Gabby.
Neither do I.
Clayton McCullough is incensed.
Somebody got
Tucker at first. There he goes. And that one is